I deal with angry customers every single day, and initially it was very much frustrating. I didn't know what to do. This was just getting out of control until I learned properly the ways to deal with angry customers. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to deal with angry customers effectively and maybe turn them into your biggest fans. So let's dive right in. Hello everyone, my name is Minank and I handle the marketing for SaaS. Since I work in the field of social media, I get to see angry customers all the time, commenting angry things, or maybe messaging the page with angry emojis, etc. Yes, I've seen those days as well. So here are some ways that will work for you, that can de-escalate the situation and even get them on your side. The first step in dealing with an angry customer is remain calm. If a customer loses the cool, you don't have to. And no one wants to be the brunt of someone's misplaced anger, right? And keeping calm under fire is a surefire way to cut customers' eyes off at the knees. The second tip I would like to give you, and the most important tip, is do not take it personally. Understand that the customer is angry with the service or the product and not at you. And it does not reflect your ability as an employee or your ability to do things. They're just mad at the situation, not you. As a customer service representative, you are representing the company to the customer. So apologize for any mistake done from the company's side for delivering a bad experience, or apologize and then listen carefully. Which brings us to the tip number 3, which is active listening. The most important step of this whole process, I'm going to tell you. If you want to leave this video with one tip, that is active listening. Because these customers had a bad experience or a negative experience, they want to voice their concerns, and they will voice their concerns to none other than the customer service person, isn't it? So they want to be heard. So hear them out. Let them air their grievances and listen carefully what they're saying and rephrase it in a very clear manner so that you understand and you can explain the problem to your team as well. The fourth tip is apologize and admit your fault. Yes, if there is a fault of the company, there's nothing wrong in apologizing. Who says that the company's stocks are not going to go down, etc.? So there's nothing wrong in apologizing. Always apologize if it's a company's mistake. It's called taking responsibility. The next step is asking questions, asking the right questions. If you ask the right questions to your customer, then you can understand the root cause of their apprehension. And if you ask the right questions, it can help your customer relax and explain their problem better so that you can understand the problem better as well. Questions like, I would like to understand, tell me why you're so skeptical. What can I do to relieve your fears? How can I help you feel comfortable enough to move forward? These kind of questions will instantly make the customer think that you are caring for them. The next step is let go of any kind of fear or the mindset of I have to fix this, because you as a customer service professional, of course would try your best to fix it, but at this particular point in time when the customer is truly angry, they want to be heard. They want to be heard, yes. So hear them out. Let them voice their concerns. Let them air their grievances and rephrase their rephrase their issues. Like when you're sitting down with a difficult customer, it's all right if you don't immediately patch a temporary fix to the situation. No. Listen, understand, and chart out the next steps on what could be done. You can rephrase stuff like, it's unfortunate that this happened with you. I'm aware of how this is affecting your business, and I appreciate your patience as I work to resolve this matter. Learn to speak professionally like this. As Gary Vee says, empathy is your number one quality as a customer service professional. So be truly empathetic and half of your issues are solved by then. The next step is use the customer's name more often, because people love to hear their name. And after using their name, what you can do is maintain a calm tone of voice. If it's making you furious, you can step out for a few minutes, take a breather, and then come back, because you have to maintain a calm tone of voice, as I said in the previous points. and use their name, because it adds a face to the person, and person's name to that person would be the sweetest thing to hear. So don't be afraid and learn to use their name as well. Don't use their name too much, just sparingly, okay? The next step is avoid using any kind of native language. You're not here to tackle your customer, to prove your customer is wrong, etc. You're here to hear him out. So don't use words like for your information, sir, this is what is written here. How rude is that? Or maybe, for example, let me be clear, Arvind, this is not how we work. No, that's not how you're gonna do it. It makes the customer feel stupid, and that's the last thing you wanna do. So if you don't know anything, stick to the regular words like absolutely, certainly, definitely, yes. All these words. Stick to these words if you're getting into the negative language tone. Do not get into that. Lastly, actually resolve the issue. If not, present a clear timeline on when the issue can be resolved and ask for his patience. If you cannot resolve the issue immediately, then let the customer know it. Don't keep the customer just in the lingo waiting to see what's gonna happen. No, be truly honest with the customer and tell them when can the issue be resolved. And if you cannot resolve the issue by your own, you can talk to your team or else escalate the issue to a senior customer success manager if there are people in your team. Lastly, thank the customer and follow up. Right. Thank the customer for voicing his concerns, for coming forward and telling his issues openly. And this feedback certainly helps you as a company. So thank the customer for giving you this kind of feedback. In the end, you can also express the hope that your customers are retained. For example, if you're handling for a hotel, this is how you can do it. I hope the water from the balcony in the new room made up for not getting the suit on the floor you had requested. We hope to see you stay here with us again. And when it comes to follow up after few days or a time frame that you think is suitable, and make sure your customer is satisfied with the replies that you have given him. Sometimes you can also gift them t-shirts or any kind of merchandise so that they can go home happy. And if the customer gets really abusive, then the customer is not always right in this regard. Cut short the interaction, get out of the chat and take a breather, talk to your team and see how to effectively tackle the situation. In all the other cases, you have to remain calm and sympathetic. I hope this video has helped you out.